Got a QSP. No, not so much for that. But this is a QSP Variant. 14C 28N stonewash bead blasted titanium. So I'm kind of excited for that. Oh, okay. The Variant. Gotcha. Well, I've had a couple of these, but I don't know that they were all made by QSP or offered by QSP. Yeah. Yep, that's the knife. Look at that. 14C 28N. I'm guessing steel pocket clip. Ton of tension on that. Full titanium scales. Looks like it's got steel liners in there as well. Nice action. Let's get rid of this box. Front flipper. It's a little stiff. Got that sheepsfoot. I mean, I'm kind of a fan of this knife, actually. The ergos work on it. I mean, you can put this in hand any way you want, and it's in that small to medium range. It's a liner lock. Very snappy though. I don't know that I've held this titanium version before. I think the versions that I've had were micarta. I'm going to pay attention to where this lock is. It looks like it's 50%. And it's just on the inside of the scale there. Because it feels a little stiff. Yeah, I'm going to be tempted. This one's going to tempt me hard. Because I am a fan of this oddball little, I don't know, semi sway back looking thing. I mean, I dig it. Yeah, the Variant. Very cool. Well, let's get in it. No sense dilly-dallying. Not sure if that was captured or not, but come out of there. T6 is the rest of the way. I'm guessing, yeah, the back pocket clip screw and then this scale screw here. That had a little tension on it. No, doesn't look like any Loctite on it, but it had some tension. I think we're good. I mean, there might be a little room in that scale, just the tiniest little bit. And so I'm going to pull this other pocket clip screw, and I think I may slightly mess with that. But it's greased. It's got oil back behind it. So I kind of needed to get it apart anyways. Yeah, we're going to clean all this grease up and put a nice lightweight oil on it. The pivot is captured in the bottom scale. Yep, let's wipe it all down. And yeah, keep it moving. Moving. Nice 14C blade. I'm a fan of 14C, man. I like it. Sharpens well. It's got good stainless qualities. And it continues to hover in that budget space. Like, I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for a knife with 14C. This one's got a nice satin stonewash finish on it. Looks good. Alright, well, let's make the tiniest of adjustments here. Too much. Let's try that. Alright, I'm going to try to get my fingerprints off of it. Printed it up a little bit. There we go. Alright, small parts. Small parts. Little stop pin. Hit that pivot. I do like this pivot too. You see more and more of this where the show side of the pivot is not machined. This is machined, but it's not machined with threads. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to capture it, you know, why machine it? And it definitely makes for a cleaner look. All right. Reassembly time. That quick. We back at it. We've got relief recessed milling in the blade. So that means I'm going to put this open side of the bearing into that recess. Normally there's a flat surface and a recessed surface. And the flat surface gets the closed side of the bearing. That side. The recessed surface gets the open side of the bearing, like so. Don't ask me why that's correct, or even if it is. It's just correct for me. It's how I do it, and my knives tend to run pretty good. So, I mean, the result is what tells me it's right. Now, somebody may have a strong argument against that and go, no, and here's why. I mean, I'd be happy to hear it, for sure. It's just hard to come against what I'm saying because it works. I'm going to put just a dab in that track where the detent ball's been running, which will help this action as well. Which the action wasn't bad. It was just a little stiff on the detent coming out. I'm going to put one screw in here and then check that action. Make sure I don't go too far, because I may have to go back in and put some tension on that lock bar. Mucho bettero. Yep. Let's get our pocket clip back reinstalled, and we will wrap up. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nice. Yeah, so I don't remember 100%, but I don't remember having this titanium scaled version in my hand. And I do so like this knife. I love the ergonomics on it, the action. It's nice. Yeah. Let's talk about the action. So, I mean, I'm gonna give it an A minus. It's pretty good. The Spidey flick, the thumb flick. It's getting the minus because the top flipper, I don't know if the jimping's just not sharp enough or if it's just off slightly, but I failed it a couple of times. And so for that, it's gonna lose a mark and be a A minus versus a A. But the Spidey flick and the thumb flick, spot on, man. Very nice, very intuitive. Unlocking the knife is easy. Obviously, this big cutaway allows access to that liner lock. Very intuitive. Just slide in, boom, good to go. Yep. Nice platform. Let's talk about ergonomics. Can definitely lock in back here, and there's enough back here to grip with those three fingers. There's jimping on the spine, and so I can get locked in here. Not so confident, confident, very confident. I mean, I can swoop right up on a confident grip with this. Definitely slicing. Man, it's comfortable in hand. Very powerful white knuckle grip capable here. And yeah, reverse grip. This is like a reverse Pakal grip with that backward facing blade. Cap it with the thumb. Very comfortable. And I mean, super powerful hammer grip right here. Could definitely get some momentum going. And then could definitely reverse grip it here like so as well. Yeah. Comfortable in hand everywhere. And the titanium scale on this is just really refined. Everything is knocked down, smooth, comfortable. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Wonderful. Pocket clip. Let's check it. It's got a ton of tension on it. Thick stuff. Whoop. Yeah, completely deep carry, disappeared in a pocket. These holes aid to get it out of there. It's got great tension. It does have a smooth surface with a smooth surface, so it's pretty slick in and out of there. But it does have good tension. And so I would expect it to be where I left it when I reached for it. Yep, nice. What a nice little pocket carry. Let's check it for safety. Make sure we don't have any blade contact anywhere. We're good on the back spacers, and the blade is very recessed down in there. It's way in there. Reversible pocket clip. Yep, and it's got the insert that fills that void where they milled out the titanium because the pocket clip is completely recessed. Recessed screws, recessed clip in itself, everything down into the titanium. Centered blade. Yeah. Pocket clip's good, tip's good, can handle this knife any old way I want, and I'm safe. And the detent on the close side, It's strong. Snaps it in there. You can hear it if you listen. Yeah, very nice. I would expect this blade to be super sharp. I have the tiniest little paper that isn't helpful, but we'll see. I mean, I think it needs a strop. First one in a while, but let's get it. Get it on the smooth side strop right here. It's got some compound on it, some green. Gonna keep it high on that angle because I don't want to ghost into that stonewash, that satin finish at all. So 2 passes. I am going to run that on that wood. Yeah, I don't feel nothing there. One more pass each side. All right. Let's see. Did I make it better? Did we get an improvement? This tiny paper is challenging too, man. Yeah, it's crazy wicked sharp now. I'm going to say it had a little burr on it from the factory, but it's in great shape now. QSP Variant. Um, let's get a price on it. How much is this knife going to be if you go looking for it? You might find it over there at Timber's Edge. I don't know. You might not. It might make its way right over into my case, and I have to keep it. But I wonder what I got to pay for it. So, just a side note, but these are Jason Lundquist designed QSP variants. Look at that stonewash, satin finish stonewash on that blade. Wonderful titanium scales, but these are going to run right about $90. So with a 10% discount, I mean it gets you $80 and some change. And the other versions in the micarta and stuff, they look to be just a tick over $50. So in the end, you're 30 some dollars more for the titanium and the 14C. Yep, pretty cool. Um, is it worth that? I mean, if it was micarta and 14C, the $50, $60 point, that seems reasonable to go full titanium like this with the 14C. I mean, to be a tick over $80, yeah, not bad. I dig it. I appreciate y'all watching.